Have you ever noticed that you behave differently with different friends? Like with one friend, maybe you'd be willing to go out and do some karaoke. But with another friend, forget it. You're more inclined to go on a hike or enjoy nature. Well, astrology gives us the tools to understand why these relationships are different. My name is Panda Hershey, and I love working with entrepreneurs to cultivate really good connections in every area of their life, whether it's with their teammates or with their family members, because that is how they're going to have the most fulfilling, satisfying life. But let's take a look at Team Harris-Walz and Team Trump-Vance and take a look at how they are as teams. I'm going to share my screen. In a previous video, I showed you that the Kamala Harris Tim Walz team and the Donald Trump J.D. Vance team essentially have the same view of the world. When they get out on stage, you can see this Leo energy in both teams, in both charts, that both teams want to get out there in their rallies and offer their gifts and have them received. They are also very similar in looking for beauty, in trying to hone things, hone themselves into perfection, to get it right, etc. As we move all the way around the chart, very similar worldviews. And then when we look at the combined charts for these relationships and see the tools that they have, we can see that the distribution is a little different. Let's take the one Donald Trump and J.D. Vance first, because as you can see, there is a lot of clumping of these tools together. For example, in this area of the 12th house, or that area of life where they are trying to get people on the same page, they have 3 tools. They love talking there, and that's in Leo, and shining again and having it received. And their Venus is there as a team that after they speak, they want it to be received. They love it. They get the reception that they want. And interestingly, Chiron is here afterwards, meaning one of the next things that happens afterwards is things don't turn out quite as they expect. So they've got a lot of tools there. They also have a lot of tools that are very inward focused. They think a lot about themselves and who they are as a team. They are striving for perfection, for getting it right, for honing themselves as a team. They look at their relationships as a resource. They own them. They are a part of them, and they will put their heart into bringing those in as a tool for themselves. They also have some tools for being aware as a team and also for creating this safe haven. And this, interestingly, Jupiter is here to expand through that. But then there are no natural tools here for them as a team. They may have that individually. And then finally, we get around, there is this North Node here in Gemini in the 10th house, again, that creating rules together as a team based on a lot of bullet points, a lot of facts, a lot of details, and doing things in groups based on their instincts by tapping into their intuition and listening to that. Beyond logic is how I often like to think of that. So let's take that in contrast to Kamala Harris and Tim Walz, where we see all of their tools distributed a little bit more around the chart. Interestingly, also, they have Venus and Mercury in that 12th house of getting people together on the same page. Venus here of people instinctively tapping into their intuition that, oh, we like this. And Tim and Kamala as a team being able to do that. And With their Mercury in Leo, they are also speaking quickly and at 3 degrees here, and wanting to speak in a way that people will take in what they're saying. Also, some tools for honing themselves: Uranus and Pluto. Given the ages of these two in the 60s, not surprising. And not as many tools down here as Donald and J.D. A tool for having fun. A tool, the sun, mindfully acting to create structure and pull all of their wisdom and knowledge together as a team to create a framework. And that is easy for them if they can be a team together. And they have tools for connecting one-on-one. They probably could listen well together and have a nice interaction, because this is being aware of the energy in the room. And they can focus, have things turn out not the way they expect, and this instinct to always be paying attention to what is going on in the room. Their growth is through being present. And also, interestingly, it is in this 9th house of sharing things with the world and letting the world teach them, simply by being there. And also a tool in Gemini in the 10th house, they will put their heart into structures using the ideas that they have as a team. And a North Node here, to always pay attention to their instincts. That is the best choice for them. And we're back to the 12th house. So a more diverse set of tools for the Harris-Walz team to be out in the world, more things to tap into, versus the Donald Trump J.D. Vance team, very focused on themselves, which can be a good thing, and also very focused on looking good in front of the crowd. In my next video, I'm going to overlay the portals, particularly the Mars portal, and the is key because that one is very much in play during the election period, and other portals as well. And I will point out how it is affecting these teams differently. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm excited to have this discussion.